Welcome to Mind Much Philosophy, a channel where we embark on a journey through the fascinating world of philosophy and the brilliant minds that have shaped it. Whether you're a seasoned philosophy enthusiast or just beginning to explore this rich field, our channel is your gateway to understanding the profound ideas that have shaped civilizations and continue to inspire contemporary thought. So, get comfortable and let's dive into the captivating world of Aristotle together. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest explorations. Aristotle stands as one of the most towering figures in the history of Western philosophy and science. Born in ancient Greece, his intellectual contributions have left an indelible mark on virtually every field of human knowledge, from logic and metaphysics to ethics, politics, and the natural sciences. Aristotle is renowned for his systematic and empirical approach to understanding the world, which contrasted with the more abstract methods of his predecessors. His works laid the foundation for Western philosophical thought and scientific inquiry, influencing scholars for over 2 millennia. Aristotle's influence on Western philosophy is profound and far-reaching. He was a student of Plato and the tutor of Alexander the Great, bridging the gap between classical Greek philosophy and the broader world. His writings encompass a vast array of subjects, reflecting his belief in the interconnectedness of knowledge. By emphasizing observation and categorization, Aristotle developed a framework for scientific inquiry that remained authoritative well into the Renaissance. His impact is important because he shaped the way we think about the natural world, human behavior, and the structure of logical argumentation. Aristotle was born in 384 BCE in Stagira, a small town on the northern coast of classical Greece. His father, Nicomachus, was the personal physician to the king of Macedon, which provided Aristotle with a privileged upbringing and an early exposure to the medical sciences. At the age of 17 or 18, Aristotle moved to Athens to study at Plato's academy, where he remained for nearly 20 years, first as a student and later as a teacher. After Plato's death, Aristotle left Athens and spent several years traveling and conducting research. He accepted an invitation from King Philip II of Macedon to tutor his son, Alexander, who would later become known as Alexander the Great. This tutorship not only highlights Aristotle's reputation as a scholar, but also underscores his influence on one of history's most notable figures. In 335 BCE, Aristotle returned to Athens and established his own school, the Lyceum. Unlike Plato's academy, which focused on mathematics and dialectic, the Lyceum emphasized empirical research and the systematic study of the natural world. Aristotle's years at the Lyceum were incredibly productive, resulting in many of his most famous works. Aristotle's life came to an end in 322 BCE, when he fled Athens following the death of Alexander the Great, facing political turmoil and charges of impiety. Similar to those brought against Socrates, Aristotle retreated to Chalcis on the island of Euboea, where he died shortly thereafter. His death marked the end of an era, but his intellectual legacy continued to shape Western thought for centuries to come. Imagine, if you will, strolling through the ancient city of Athens, where the air is filled with the vibrant energy of intellectual curiosity. In this bustling environment, we encounter Aristotle, a man whose ideas have shaped the very foundations of Western thought. Let us embark on a journey through his philosophical landscape, exploring his concepts as if we were attending one of his legendary lectures at the Lyceum. Let's start with logic and the syllogism, the art of reasoning. As we gather around Aristotle, he begins to unravel the intricacies of logical thought. Picture him drawing in the sand, illustrating the structure of a syllogism, a form of reasoning that has become the cornerstone of logical argumentation. Aristotle, with a keen sense of clarity, explains that a syllogism consists of two premises and a conclusion. For instance, he might say, all humans are mortal. Socrates is a human. Therefore, Socrates is mortal. This simple yet profound structure allows us to systematically analyze arguments, ensuring that conclusions are derived validly from given premises. Aristotle's development of formal logic provided the tools for clear and structured thinking, forming the bedrock of scientific and philosophical inquiry. His logical framework remained unchallenged for centuries, guiding scholars in their pursuit of truth and understanding. Next, let's explore metaphysics and the nature of being, unraveling reality. As our lecture continues, Aristotle invites us to delve deeper into the nature of reality itself. In his work, Metaphysics, he explores the fundamental questions of existence and being. Imagine him pondering the essence of a tree, explaining that while its leaves may change color and its branches may grow, the tree itself remains fundamentally the same. This, he tells us, is the concept of substance, the underlying entity that persists through change. Aristotle distinguishes between substance and accidents, arguing that substances are the primary beings, while accidents are properties that depend on substances. This exploration of metaphysics lays the groundwork for ontological inquiry, shaping discussions about identity, change, and the nature of existence. His ideas have echoed through the ages, influencing both medieval and modern philosophy. We can't forget ethics and the concept of virtue, the path to flourishing. Now, let us turn our attention to Aristotle's thoughts on ethics, a subject close to the hearts of many who seek to live a good life. In his Nicomachean Ethics, Aristotle introduces the concept of virtue and the pursuit of eudaimonia, or flourishing. He argues that virtues are habits that enable individuals to achieve excellence and that moral virtue is a mean between extremes. Picture Aristotle discussing the virtue of courage. He explains that courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to act appropriately in the face of fear. It is a mean between the extremes of recklessness and cowardice. This doctrine of the mean encourages us to seek balance in our actions and emotions, guiding us toward a life of moral integrity and fulfillment. Aristotle's emphasis on character and practical wisdom has had a profound impact on moral philosophy. His ideas remind us that leading a good life is not merely about following rules, but cultivating virtues that enable us to navigate the complexities of human existence with wisdom and grace. Now let's talk about politics and the ideal state, the art of governance. As our lecture draws to a close, Aristotle turns to the subject of politics, a field in which he also made significant contributions. In his work, Politics, he examines the nature of the state and the principles of political organization. Aristotle argues that humans are naturally political animals and that the state exists to promote the good life for its citizens. Imagine him describing an ideal state, one in which the middle class plays a crucial role. He believes that a stable and just political system requires the participation and consent of its citizens, balancing the interests of different social groups. Aristotle's analysis of various forms of government and his advocacy for a constitutional government have influenced Western political thought, shaping ideas about citizenship, governance, and the rule of law. Finally, let's discuss the natural sciences and empirical inquiry, observing the world. Let us not forget Aristotle's contributions to the natural sciences. He emphasizes the importance of observation and empirical inquiry, classifying and categorizing various aspects of the natural world. Picture him meticulously documenting the behaviors and characteristics of different species, seeking to understand the underlying principles of the natural world. Aristotle's empirical approach to science laid the foundation for scientific inquiry, influencing both medieval and modern science. His emphasis on observation and categorization provided a framework for understanding the natural world, guiding generations of scholars in their quest for knowledge. Aristotle's contributions to philosophy and science are monumental, shaping the way we think about the world and our place in it. His systematic and empirical approach to knowledge has left a lasting legacy, inspiring generations of scholars and thinkers to explore the depths of human understanding. As we reflect on Aristotle's ideas, we are reminded of the enduring power of philosophy to illuminate the complexities of existence and guide us in the pursuit of wisdom and truth. And that brings us to the end of our journey together. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's been an absolute pleasure exploring philosophy with you. If you enjoyed the video and found it insightful or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. By subscribing, you'll never miss out on our future adventures and explorations. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated with all the latest content. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to have you along for our next journey. Until then, take care, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.